How's it going, ladies and gentlemen? Hello and welcome back to Arcanum Gaming. Today we've got an update announcement for Star Trek Voyager Across the Unknown, something I just wanted to take a very quick look at, and talk about with you guys. We have a release date for the game, but also something that seems a little bit concerning, at least from an initial announcement here. So let's take a look at what this announcement has to say. So they gave us a video here, which I did already watch, and a deep dive into how the combat system works, which again, it's a little bit more bare bones than what I was hoping for and what a lot of people also mentioned in the comments of the demo video that I did. However, it made somewhat logical sense on how they designed it. That you're the captain, you're not necessarily in direct control of the ship in the combat, you're just giving orders and leading things, which I guess is okay. Obviously the focus of this game is not going to be so much on the space combat, but on the exploration, the missions and stuff. But if you want to watch that video, this announcement came out a couple days ago on the 13th of January. So the release date announcement is looking like February 18th, so just over a month till the game comes out. And that got me really excited until I read this section down here, and it seems like a lot of people in the discussion tab down there also have some concerns about this. So I don't know exactly what the price of the game is going to be, but based on what a few people mentioned in the discussion here, what they'd seen as far as pre-orders go on like Xbox and things like that, it's looking around like $50, I think, which is obviously fairly expensive for what we saw as far as gameplay goes in the demo. In my opinion, it seems a little bit steep on price, but they are obviously paying for Star Trek licensing, so maybe that's got something to do with it. But here's what was most concerning about it. Star Trek Voyager Across the Unknown will release with a deluxe upgrade on Steam, called the Deluxe Edition on consoles. In the tradition of Starfleet's finest, this pack, long-standing Daedalic practice to give players a chance to support the devs even more, in other words, pay extra money for stuff that should be in the base game, brings captains deeper into the unknown, adding new missions, new recruitable heroes, powerful technologies drawn from pivotal alien encounters in the Delta Quadrant. Expanded content integrates directly into the campaign, offering fresh tactical options and new narrative possibilities for returning and first-time players alike. So, in other words, content that should be in the base game that they decided to put behind a paywall instead. And it doesn't even sound like it's that much, based on what I was reading in the discussion page here, which I'll take you. Let's see if I can find exactly where it was. Yeah, so here it is. This is what's been confirmed. This is, again, just discussion. I don't know 100% for sure if this is actually what it's going to contain, but it looks like there's going to be 5 additional missions, 2 crew members, and 3 technologies. That's what we get in our Day 1 DLC content pack here. So, yeah, I really don't know how I feel about that. I'm still looking forward to playing the game because, obviously, it's Voyager. I love Voyager. But, sounds like the game's going to be fairly expensive for what is basically an upgraded, polished version of, the Star Trek Timelines mobile game. And yeah, setting this precedent of DLC on day 1 is not something that I am particularly happy about. Now, if it was like your typical soundtrack or art book DLC or something like that, that's great, that's fine. A lot of games do that. It's not something that affects the gameplay. But this, like, bonus missions and characters and stuff on day 1, stuff that is not obviously still in development and coming later so that they can get the game out earlier or anything like that. I don't know. I have some concerns. Let me know what you guys think about it down in the comments. Like I said, I'm still looking forward to playing the game, but I don't know. This just rubbed me a little bit the wrong way. Let me know what you guys think, and we'll catch you in the next one. Have a nice day.